You mean to tell me Belial showed himself to you?
Yep, back in Albion. There he was, out of the blue. Could hardly believe it myself. There's no telling what kind of mischief he's cooking up. But I'd bet a fat purse of rupees that it's going to give us all heartburn.
Crushed back in Pandemonium?
Must have had some kind of trick up his sleeve. No telling with that snake. That's why Ann and I, we decided it would be best to call the other Eternals.
Good plan. If only we knew where the rest of your playmates were.
Astute as always. We may not be the closest bunch in the skies, but it is unusual for everyone to fall this far off the radar. Ann's out there searching for the gang as we speak, but something about this situation smells fishy. And that's why I came to check in with your crew. Had to make sure things were still shipshape on your end.
This certainly feels like deja vu. I reckon the world's done flipped upside down.
We also thought to summon our associates, but we ran into the same problem. No one was to be found.
It all goes back to this Belial fella, don't it? Gosh, my goosebumps are getting goosebumps.
Feels as if we're racing toward disaster, with no way of slowing down.
Belial's original goal was Beelzebub's liberation. Well, that damn angel broke my seal and regained his power. So other than pissing me off, what's his new aim?
Call it a handsome sword stud's intuition, but it feels like Beelzebub was the muscle, while Belial was the mastermind. It's likely our angel friend knew everything from the start. He's at least had a clear view of this whole mess of a chessboard.
Ugh, so Belial's the real target. But he's continuing to operate from the shadows. Does that mean his plan is still in its infancy?
Could be. Knowing him, though, he might just be getting his rocks off by causing a little more disorder.
It's not a simple game to him, and it's not a simple coincidence he decided to show himself either. Even in Pandemonium, when his actions seemed wild and unpredictable, it was clear he was working toward a greater plan.
We can't let Belial get away with whatever he's doing. Besides, he may be easier to catch than Beelzebub, who we have zero leads on.
This is where they fought, but Belial hasn't been seen since he escaped on.
Let us hope we can find some physical indication of his whereabouts or motives, as interviews with the locals were fruitless. No one seems to have witnessed anything.
I expected as much. Never have we dealt with a more cunning foe. We should check the other islands he's visited. Perhaps they'll provide us with more leads.
Seriously? A pretty boy dressed in black? Can't we search for a sexy beach bunny instead?
Soris, you take this mission seriously right now, mister. If we don't find him soon, there won't be anyone left to wear swimsuits. And after a goose day finally returned to the relaxing vacation spot it was meant to be, do you want these shores to be empty again?
Fine, fine. Made your point. Anyway, you'd think a black getup would stick out in this bright sunlight, but nobody's seen a thing.
There's no trace of him.
Nor the Exia, thankfully. Fairy and I had quite the encounter with those pests. Well, shall we conclude that Belial has no traps to spring on us here?
That's a safe call, which leaves us with only one more location to investigate.
Pandemonium. He's been drawn to it like a moth to the flame, time and time again.
My suspicions were correct. This place is a nothing-filled void, after all. Then my existence within this featureless dimension is a contradiction. Proof that there are indeed contours amongst the emptiness. If one possesses form, then one must face the loss of it. Indeed, there is no escape from finality. Another trifling obstacle which I shall overcome. For I command dominion over all creation.
Calm down, Bubs. You don't want to climax too soon, do you? At least relish the moment.
Serpent, how dare you show your miserable countenance to me? I was too rash piercing away your core. This time, I shall incinerate every fiber of your being.
Finally, a little bit of passion from you. But are you sure you want to tangle with me? After all, look at what I've got. The Versus. And we've become quite intimate lately. So come at me all you want, Bubs. I'll finish you in the most satisfying of ways. Perfect. I love my own silent. You know, despite our rocky road, I've got a lot to thank you for. And I don't want to kill you over a lover's spat.
Do not spin me into one of your schemes. No matter the twisted plans you unfurl, I act only for my own ends.
I wouldn't have you any other way. I've come to you with a chance to fulfill both of our desires. And this time, there's no fine print. You'll thank me once you're back in your rebooted world, tailor-made to your liking.
My desired world, is it? Do not play with your food, serpent, lest you choke. Did you believe I wouldn't notice that this void is beyond the reach of the Primarchs?
Wow. Sharp as a tack. I'm actually impressed. Well, when did you realize? Did you enjoy leading me on?
It was obvious. I had only to study the behavior of the Tetra elements. My suspicions were confirmed when you linked the barrier of Pandemonium with the other world. Or should I say, this dimension. But it matters not, for soon the merging of all dimensions will be complete. My plans will come to fruition, and everything else is but a trivial concern, including the plane I inhabit.
Oh, Bubs. All these dark plans. I can only handle so much. But you know, this newfangled world of yours reset itself in some funny ways. Like the singularity developing a female counterpart.
So long as the singularity continues to exist, it does not matter what form it takes.
And here I thought you were committed to total annihilation. But it seems you've got a chivalrous side. This world is full of wonders. Anyway, it's just as you said, the dimensions are merging, and two different planes of reality are soon to become one.
Of course. And I shall claim the resultant world as its rightful ruler.
I'm afraid you won't. How to put it? The world doesn't revolve around you.
Speak.
Wait, I thought you were the smart one now. The world spins upon the axis of the singularity, not you. It's those intrepid skyfarers, the centers of their respective universes. And I agree. Their differing forms do mean very little in the grand scheme of things. Such slight differences are a matter of observation after all. It's their shared nature as the singularity that lends them significance. So you see, it's always going to be their dimension, even if you are the one who fabricated it. It stings to understand, doesn't it? You can play at being a third singularity all you want, but you're just a simple catalyst. Not that any of this amounts to much more than foreplay. After all, you're my lovely little pawn, arranged to break Silius free from his prison.
How predictable. You still obsess over Lucilius.
Let me offer my thanks to you once more, Bubs. You've been a great help. I don't know how Silius and I could have done it without you.
Serpent.
Quest clear.
Let's end this farce.
Slow down, Bubs. You're getting rough.
Damn Lucilius, to be buried between planes of reality, and to mock me still.
Jealous? I don't blame you. One look at Silius is enough to make you explode. I love it.
I will not suffer these games. Did he summon you from his rift?
Of course not. That's a little far, even for him. The Versus, on the other hand, well, you've seen only the very basics of its power. But some people don't have the range, I guess. All I did was use it to twist your perception. And look how effective that was. You'll never find me, no matter how many worlds you collapse.
You worm! I have been played for a fool. That accursed Lucilius and his pet viper. Despite their manipulation, I will have my world.
Beelzebub,
We knew you'd be here.
The Skyfarers.
Beelzebub, we'll end things for real now.
You're not going to plunge the world into chaos any longer.
These larvae are pawns of Belial and Lucilius. The same as I. To be used for such plans, we are nothing more than flies buzzing above dung. You will pay for this. You will pay dearly for this, Lucilius. When I finally sit upon my throne, I will tear you and your jester limb from limb.
Hello? We're about to clobber you, you know.
I can't believe I must suffer such indignity. But I require tools myself, lest I never reach Lucilius.
What?
Ready your blades. I must test your power.
Huh? Maybe you don't get it. We...
Hush, boy. I need only that you show me the value of your fragile lives. And whether or not you have the metal, the strength required to break the bounds of causality.
Just a lonely friend. Why was this coming? And where is the truth? Staring at the expanse.
After I have secured your death, there will be nothing to stop my plan.
Leave this to me.
Be careful, okay? You got this, Gran.
Let's go.
Quest clear.
What the heck?
Rejoice! There is meaning to your miserable lives after all. You will be the foundation that topples Lucilius.
I could learn a thing or two from you, Bubs. Such delicious avarice.
Belial! We knew you would come back to save your accomplice.
Do not pair me with this wretch. He has defied even me with his cunning. He follows that pernicious fiend, Lucilius. They have been controlling everything from the start.
Lucilius?
I knew I had an awful feeling when Belial showed up again. We worked so hard with the Primarchs to seal Lucilius away. But I guess we're not done with him yet.
Wait, Jita, Primarchs? No, I think I should know what Primarchs are. Why does that sound so familiar? Whenever I try to remember, it's like my memory goes fuzzy.
Gran?
Your inability to recall is proof of Lucilius and his serpent's meddling. And so is the reality of this new realm. The fact that Lucilius has removed his greatest foes, the Primarchs.
A world without Primarchs?
Jita, a feeling in all of our guts. The severe unease that this world has drifted course. It could be due to the absence of the Primarchs.
Even infinitesimal sky dwellers could never comprehend the fusion of dimensions. That's why the Primarchs once emerged, to combat the chaos that you lesser beings could not. But there are no Primarchs in this current dimension, and thus the Tetra elements are in disarray. There are few who plainly see the distortions. Those of us who hail from other planes, myself, Belial, and...
Me, right? I remember all the Primarchs, as if I saw them just yesterday.
It all points to Lucilius's perfectionism. He wouldn't permit any flaw, for that would be blasphemous to the Creator. Even from his prison, his indignation interfered with my ability to warp causality, resulting in the creation of this dimension.
That doesn't sound good.
Do you understand? All that live and die in these skies are but Lucilius's playthings. Whether I become king, whether you brazenly succeed in defying me, it won't change the inevitable.
Not even if we stopped the dimensional fusion? When we fought you the first time, was that for nothing?
So long as Lucilius remains in his rift, he can ignore dimensional boundaries, much like a god would. A god. He thinks himself above me, and I won't accept that. Lend me your aid, singularities. Defeating Lucilius and his serpent will stand only to benefit you both.
Gran, Jida, I'll respect whatever decision you choose.
I fought beside the Primarchs. I saw how much they gave to protect this world. In a world without their existence? That's unthinkable.
I want to protect these skies. These beautiful blue skies that so many call home, but they don't belong to anyone. Neither you nor Lucilius can lay claim to it. That's why we'll stop Lucilius and Belial from taking over this world.
You've a spine after all, Mayfly.
Let's be clear. This doesn't mean we'll just hand the skies over to you, Beelzebub.
It means our final showdown is on pause. So you'd better get ready for bitter defeat while you still can.
You took the words from my lips.
Let's go, Zia. There's no difference between the fallen angel and regular primal beasts. Our weapons will be just as effective.
Yep, I've got a whole backlog of anger to work through. So, we'll kick his ass till he cries for mercy.
To protect these skies from chaos, that is my sacred duty, which I will not shirk.
It sounds like an evildoer needs punishing. Don't mind if I do!
Our foes deserve utter defeat. And that is exactly what we shall give them.
Crazy, bro. The whole world's gone bonkers. Well, I guess it's time you boys stepped up to the plate.
Aw, I've missed his smug little face. I bet it'll look even better once I beat it black and blue.
Take over a dimension on my watch, will ya? I'll punch all your teeth in!
I applaud your ability to craft such cunning stratagems, but it's time to put them to an end.
The final act is upon us. We have only to defeat that foul miscreant.
The sword of righteousness stands ready to mete out justice! I'm finally get to stamp that sucker! I've been chomping at the bit! It's here, isn't it? The final battle. We'll put everything into this match.
Looking back now, it makes perfect sense that all the mysterious incidents were the work of Belial.
It's all right, Captain. Your big sister is here to protect you.
Care if we stretch this out? I've been looking for a durable specimen.
It sickens me to align myself with these craters. But I shall lift my head above the muck, for there is no greater pleasure than to foil Lucilius's plans.
We'll stop you here and now. before you hurt our dimensions anymore!
We'll protect our worlds, our very skies!
Oh, I love it. Look at all these handsome participants. Let's throw an orgiastic feast.
Here I go! Clearing the way! Another!
The final chapter shall end. And so our great
You're wide open!
Quest clear.
Is it too late to use my sanctum?
As expected, you could not hold your own against our combined efforts. Now hand over the verses.
No, I'm not one to let go of a toy that feels this good.
Then I'll take your life instead, even if it makes for a poor substitute.
What's that in the sky? A vortex?
That doesn't look good. Everyone, back to the ship! Get ready to escape!
Ren, wait! What about Belial and Beelzebub?
Don't worry! We'll put an end to this!
No, that's reckless!
We'll put an end to this, and come back to you alive. So please, Catalina, get everyone to the Grand Cipher, now!
Understood. Don't you dare get carried away.
If you wish to retreat, then I won't stop you. But by my very pride, I will bring Belial down, despite his little eddy.
Oh, hey now. It's not little. That's the future you're staring directly into, big guy. Evolution is born from chaos. And only the chaos of an apocalypse can break a god free from his cradle. Ah, can you hear him? It's about time for Lucilius's awakening.
Gran, can you hear their voices?
No, nothing. What is Belial saying?
Woke you up too early, did I? But I was bulging with excitement. Okay, I get it. Yes, that is my job. All right, I'll come pick you up. I know my life is on the line if I make you wait a second longer.
Halt, serpent!
He's gone.
Have we seen the last of him?
He has ripped open a path to the rift that holds his master. A void of pure chaos. But with his injuries and the loss of the verses, it will not be easy for him to return.
Then we're good.
Of course not. There's a chance that Lucilius has truly awakened. And perhaps worse, this place has become linked to the rift that holds him.
Let's hope that's not the case.
Judging by the serpent's murmuring, one can assume he was in communication with his master. Whatever the truth may be, should Lucilius truly awaken, I need only to bury him once more. He deserves 1,000 deaths for the crime of toying with me.
The skies! They're back to normal!
Wait, but I'm still here. Does that mean our mixed-up dimensions didn't go back to normal?
Dimensional fusion is irreversible. Think of a river which runs to the sea. They become the same water. Of course, one who possesses the power to warp causality stands before you.
So in order to return the world to its original state,
We have to take you down once and for all.
Even if I resent myself for allowing this, retire from here, Mayflies.
Huh?
Causality, singularity, and duplicity have all butted heads this day. This dimension is no longer stable.
then that vortex that appeared in the sky?
Correct. If we brazenly fling our powers at one another, this fused realm will be swallowed whole by the dimensional rift. I shall remain here. I will not lose the world that I deserve.
We don't have many options, do we?
I know we can't fight you now, but remember this. If you ever show your face again, we'll be there to take you down.
Ha! Buzz while you can, Mayfly.
The fighting's over. But I can't shake the feeling we're not finished yet.
Yeah, Beelzebub won't stop unless we kick his butt. And Belial and Lucilius are even worse. Let's just head home. Everyone's waiting for us back on the Grand Cipher.
Good call. All right, let's get out of here. We'll brief everyone when we get back.
So, Eustace, how are things going? Hey, no luck either, huh? Hey, you sure we're looking in the right place? I haven't seen anything even a tiny bit out of the ordinary.
Something big's going to happen here. Something involving the singularities.
Who are the singularities again? The astral Beelzebub and some airship captains?
Yeah. We've laid out plans for their termination. The investigation comes first.
Then I'll keep snooping over yonder. If I nab the next lead, maybe HQ will finally give me that promotion.
Elsa to Eustace. Check in.
Eustace to Elsa. No new leads as of yet.
What? But according to our data, a gap should have appeared near those coordinates.
Gap?
Yeah. Now that Beelzebub's back, he'll be trampling all over causality with his filthy boots again. And where causality crumbles, it leaves a gap. The region you were dispatched to, the Didroid Belt, was on the fringes of the warp zone when it was at its largest. Causality's been restored there for now. But the higher-ups are convinced that, if we want to observe these disruptions firsthand, that's the place to be.
I see. I'll keep scoping out the area.
Probably won't be easy. Sorry. Wish I had more to offer you than half-baked theories. But the Singularity Grand is already on the move. Seems as his actions are shrinking the warp zone. Ergo, we have less time than preferred.
What about Zeta and Vasaraga?
We can't let them collude with our enemies any longer. You have a hard choice ahead of you. You can betray the skies, or kill your comrades.
Understood.
Huh? Where'd you all come from?
I'll cover you.
I don't need your help. I can take them alone, easy. Wait, what? There's more now? Why are there more?
The monsters are being drawn to that black crystal. I think we found our gap in causality. See that crystal over there? It's what's pulling the monsters in. Think you can help me clear a path?
Oh, please. Does a hot knife cut through butter?
Commencing mission.
We're not here to make friends. Listen up.
Faster. You missed.
Take him down. Show him how.
Dead end. Freeze.
Use this.
Supplies. Dead end. Think fast. Freeze. Think fast. Dead end. Freeze. Catch.
Stay alert. Take him down. Let's talk tactics.
Bang. Watch your step. Dead end. Dead end.
Not too shabby. Stay alert. Take him down. Eustace.
Dead end. Freeze.
I knew I could trust you. Never stood a chance. Take him down. Let's talk tactics.
Watch your step.
Keep it up. Eustace. Give him a taste of the max lightning.
Don't move a muscle. No spinning.
Shift to the next phase.
Death's here.
Press the advantage. Finish this.
Gangway. Yeah, take this. Close your eyes. Surprise. Tasty. Tasty. Careful. Tasty. Down here. Yeah, take this. Just scratch. Finish. Tough break.
Shift to the next phase.
Target corner. Monsters and crystal exterminated. Though I'd never seen the latter.
Must have been Exia. Can't believe it appeared even after Beelzebub lost control over the place. We have no choice. Commence Operation Omega. You and Beatrix will find Gran and Jita and terminate them. Their airship, the Grand Cipher, is currently docked at Galonzo. Good luck out there.
Understood.
Impressed yet? If it weren't for me.
We're shifting to Operation Omega.
Yes, sir.
How'd things come to this? Zeta. It's you and me, Zeta. No holds barred. What? B? Is this some kind of sorry attempt at a joke? Basaraga betrayed us. The singularities are destroying the skies, and you're helping them. I can't believe I looked up to you. Huh? Wait. These oh-so-terrible singularities you're talking about, they, wouldn't happen to be Gran and Cheetah, would they? Yeah, they would. Our captain is... What am I even saying? But why? Sorry, Pete.
I don't think so. Wait, Eustace?
Seems I have to work on my stealth.
Zeta and Basaraga warned me about an intruder. But I never thought it'd be you, Eustace.
You know me, Singularity?
Singularity? Oh no. Not you too.
When you're dead, the skies will have peace again.
Gran! Did you catch the...
The Singularity. Cheetah. But how? Two captains. This shouldn't be possible. I've never seen either of them before. So why? Why can't I pull the trigger?
Sorry, Eustace. I might have messed up. Oh, great. So Eustace is brainwashed too, huh? Well, not like I didn't see this coming.
Follow me, Eustace. I'll make you remember. Even if I have to carve the truth into you.
Wait, no, Basaraga! What are you thinking?
Right then. May the best truth win.
Daylight's not going to wait for us. Start, Eustace.
Everything looks good to go. Your move, Basaraga.
Wide open! Taste it. Great! Yeah, take this! Yeah, minimal. Not one! Come on! That's all. Yeah, take this! Great! 5. Ooh, out of my way! Taste it. Don't make a mess. Let's see more! Basaraga! Great!
Quest clear. Built like a fortress. It's over.
Eustace, no!
Please, Eustace, you have to remember! We're your friends! We shouldn't be fighting! I think! B, you get your memories back?
Look us in the eye, Eustace.
Gran. Cheetah. I don't know why, but I can't hurt them. I yield.
Zeta! I can't believe I said all that to you! I'm so sorry!
I am as well.
Don't be. No permanent damage done. And anyway, we would have done the same in your position.
We did do the same. Exia got to us too. Made us forget all about the crew.
But man, this is crazy! There are 2 whole captains!
Well, looks like the Eustace and Beatrix we know are back.
Thank goodness. 'Cause, to tell the truth, we could use some extra help. Oh, but what about our mission?
Ilsa to Eustace, what's your status? Report.
The mission failed.
Understood. We move on to Plan B. Get out of there now.
The anomaly we were searching for. It was us. We're working with the captains now.
What? Don't tell me you're defecting. There are consequences, even for...
Thank you, Eustace. I'm sure it wasn't an easy choice.
We'll have to patch things up with Sergeant Ilsa eventually. I like it a lot better when she's on our side.
Yeah.
I knew this would happen. Looks like we're gonna have to go it alone after all.
It's to be expected. We sent out the signal quite abruptly.
Sakes? You actually returned my call! Here, bud, pull up a chair. Order yourself something refreshing. It's on the house.
No thanks. I was just passing through. More importantly, about Eustace's plan to murder the captains. What do you make of it? I don't see the motive.
Yeesh, okay. Guess we can catch up later. So, we've got a working theory, but it might sound a little far-fetched. Essentially, Eustace learned about Gran and Jita's mutual existence as the Singularity, and how that could plunge the skies into chaos. So, they became his targets.
Beatrix was in the same state of mind. Though they've both since returned to their senses, we're still unsure who or what's behind all this.
No, you couldn't have. You didn't send for the Eternals because you think we'd go after Gran and Jita, did you?
Whoa, course not! This was just to get everyone in the loop. We all know exactly who the captains are. How could any of us mean them harm?
More to the point, so long as whatever was manipulating Eustace still lurks in the shadows, our own situation remains precarious.
Which is why we thought it would be nice to see everyone's faces, if you get my drift.
Fair enough. You've made your point.
Wait a minute! You sure you don't want to sit for a few?
I need to get some air, get my thoughts straight. If what they suggest is true, then my mind could end up just like Eustace's. I don't want to think about hurting Gran or Jita with my own hands. Who was that? Wait, those movements seem familiar. What are you? I must ask you. Anomalies plague these skies, wrought by those captains, Gran and Jita. What if you could bring peace back, simply by removing these troublesome elements? Even if the solution were that simple, I would never attack the captains. Now, it's your turn to answer.
Who are you?
Come on, fellas. Can't you give it a rest?
That voice. Sovan? He disappeared. What is going on?
Come quietly or face the music, criminal.
Hey, calm down. If you want me to come quietly, let's talk this out like adults.
Sovan, explain yourself.
It's nothing, honestly. I just got into a bit of a spat with these fine people, and it seems like they can't let it go. But you mind giving me a hand here? I might get carried away if they all charge at me together.
They're impossible.
Wait, is that Seox? 2 Eternals for the price of 1. All right. Surrender now or there'll be hell to pay!
Don't worry. I won't harm them too badly.
That's
pathetic. Yeah, Dick, here go. Boring. Execution! Let's begin. Try and catch. Pathetic. Here goes. Pathetic. Watch your step. Avoid. Stop. Got you!
The obvious outcome.
Whoa! Got you! Wolf Tower! Wolf Tower! Wolf Tower! 6 claw! Rage! No hider! Not quite the hard way! 6 claw! Come on!
Whoa!
No hide. Avoid.
That's that.
Done. 6 claw. Done yet. Not quite.
You're number 1. The obvious outcome.
6 claw. Rage. 6 claw. Rage. By death, do we part. Rage.
Don't let up. How's that sound?
6 claw. Got you. Got you. What?
Don't let up.
No arcing. You're dead meat. Voice finished.
You're number 1.
Terminus.
Shucks. Try to stay on your toes next time.
Try to catch me. Watch your step. Fear. No hide. This cursed. My power. Body and soul, it's incarnate. My
Finish! Damn it! Oh, quest clear.
Not even a warm cup of tea can melt that frosty exterior, can it? Hello? Skies to Seox. Are you upset with me? You've had that stern look on your face since this afternoon.
No. I've had 2 complicated run-ins today. One was you, but the other... His cape was black, but everything else, his posture, breathing technique, intent to kill, it was all me.
I shudder to think we have an enemy possessed of your strength, but I know you aren't one to misjudge a foe. Perhaps this is another anomaly. I suspect it's similar to Eustace's tampered memories.
Yeah, he was acting like a totally different person. Did this other Seox have anything to say?
Only that Gran and Jita are the cause for the anomalies, and should be removed.
My, that is certainly in line with Eustace's brainwashing.
I'm starting to get a sick feeling in my stomach, and I don't think it's the tea. Let's go check in on the captains, okay?
Gran! Has Seox forgotten us? This is just like with Eustace!
I'm afraid not. There's nothing wrong with my mind. But there's something very wrong with your continued existence. What? Forgive me. I wish it didn't have to be this way. Good to see you're both safe. Just in the nick of time. Wait, there are 2 of you?
Seox! Is it really you? Is your memory okay?
You've got the gist. Now stand back. I'll make you answer this time. Who are you? I am a being born from the warping of causality, who has surpassed as others found in parallel dimensions. I am the Seox of this new world. And as an eternal of these skies, it's my duty to root out any who may disturb them. Even if that disturbance happens to be my captain.
New World or not, it doesn't seem like Belial's pulling the strings.
Agreed. No version of Seox would allow himself to be controlled. Sylvan, let's leave this to our true friend. You and I will assist Gran and Jita.
Roger that. Our captains are in good hands.
The sooner I can terminate the singularities, the sooner this world will find peace. I'll deal with you later. You mean to tell me, even with our memories of the captains, you'll still kill them? I have to protect the Sky Realm. And in order to do that, the singularities must die. Protect the Sky Realm? Who are the most important people to us in this Sky Realm? What a farce. I know all too well. But they have to die. I must complete my mission. I have but one duty. To cleanse true the sins of my captain. Now step forth. I will protect the captain from every foe. Execution. No still stand. Still
body and soul. This curse. My power. Face your maker. No true fear. Finish. Is it?
Quest clear.
You're capable of more. It's over.
Whoa. Guess we're late to the party. Sorry about that.
I knew sacrifices would have to be made, but I never expected them to take this form.
Why do I feel like I've executed myself? Is this punishment for siding with the captains? Have I denied this new world its peace? My mask!
Yep, this proves you're the Seahawks we know and love after all.
Whoa. You actually managed to snatch that right off his face. Remind me never to mess with you, Cheetah.
Fran, don't encourage her! Help me get my mask back! I can't stand you two.
So, I noticed you've had something on your mind since yesterday. It might help if you got it off your chest.
It's my shadow. What he said hit a nerve.
About Cheetah and I throwing the world into disaster?
Yeah, his words rang true. Even if they were hard to believe.
When Eustace went after Gran, he mentioned something similar.
I thought that was just a blind accusation because he didn't know us. But now I'm starting to wonder, what if there is some truth in there?
It could be the one truth in this universe, but I still wouldn't harm either of you. You're my captains. Nothing will change that. I regret only that you have any doubt at all.
Thanks, Seahawks.
Gren, Jita, my shadow was a being born from this new world. It wouldn't be a stretch of the imagination to assume other such beings could begin to make appearances. I know you'll both stay alert, but it would be best to inform the other crew members.
You've got a point. Anything could happen from here on out. I'll make sure the rest of the crew stays up to speed.
I hope we're overreacting. Not just for our sakes, but for the skies themselves.
The encounter with my shadow could be an omen for future anomalies to come. But no matter the trials we face, I'll always be there. You can count on me, captains.
All that Imperial drama sure was crazy, huh? Really put Albion through the ringer, didn't they?
To not exaggerate, we suffered no casualties whatsoever. Of more pressing concern are the strange occurrences plaguing Skydoms. Though it seems we escaped the worst of it. Now, why don't you tell me why you've really come?
Yikes. Well, the crew decided to stop by Albion for a breather, and I decided to hitch a ride. Between you and me, seems like we're not completely out of the woods yet. As you might have surmised.
Huh? I have not. I thought this was all behind us. Must we contend with new irregularities so soon?
Sure looks that way. While Anra and I were busy scuffling with the Empire, Seahawks was fighting his own doppelganger. And I'm not even exaggerating. He was just like the Seahawks we know. Same memories and everything. Only this one was from a different dimension, apparently. He spouted some crazed nonsense about Gran and Jita leading the world into chaos and full-on attack them. Of course, the real Seahawks stepped up and... you know the rest.
Do you believe it possible for more of these doppelgangers to appear? I fear the consequences should they manifest as other close allies of the captain's.
I'd bet my sword collection on it. Until Seahawks, the Eternals haven't encountered much in the way of irregularities. But it looks like bigger problems might be on the horizon. To cut to the chase, I came here because I've got a bad feeling in my gut. You never know who's gonna be the next evil clone, right?
Could it be? This is what you would want, isn't it? Then I shall entrust your safety to Gran. Just this once. I left Catalina alone to look after a mere stranger. Under no circumstances would I ever leave my devoted. Does this mean the feelings I possess for her are false? Does this mean that I am false? I would never abandon her. Would I? If I am not the true Vera Lillier, if I am but a doppelganger as Sofan has described, then I will undoubtedly betray those that I love. I will not allow that to pass.
Hey, Vera. What's brought you out to our neck of the woods?
It's been such a long time. So much has happened aboard the Grand Cypher while you've been gone.
Where is Catalina?
She said she had an errand, but she should be back any... Oh, there she is!
Ah, Vera, we weren't expecting you. I have to apologize for what happened back in Albion. I wasn't...
Your sword. Draw it.
Vera?
What are you doing? This is like Seox's other self all over again.
We shall see. Gran, please stand down. I do not wish to harm you.
Gran, Lyria, stay back. I'll deal with her. Vera, what's the meaning of this? Why do you threaten me?
A deceitful creature stands before you. I am broken, fit only to be cut down. And yet, there is only one sword I wish to deliver my final moments. Catalina, will you grant this pitiful wretch her final act of selfishness?
Vera, if this is what you want, then so be it.
Pierce my heart, so that it may never harbor lies again.
Oh, Vera. If you truly want to do this...
No more lies. Please, Catalina, I beg of you, take my life! Here,
Great!
Yeah. Here, are you wild? Here.
I see your passion. It's clear as... Good work.
Quest clear.
My heart, how it throbs! I was a fool to confront you, even though I am a fraud. Such is your kindness that you would perish before striking me down, bearing witness to your would-be sacrifice. It's too much. I shall finish this myself!
Wait, Vera! Do you truly believe you're a doppelganger? What evidence do you have?
That day, I chose to prioritize my duty as Lord of Albion over your well-being. The true Vera would never do that. You are my everything. What greater proof do I need? You are the only thing in the world to me.
Vera, you've come so far since we met. You didn't sacrifice me. You chose to save your people. That's proof of growth, not betrayal.
You suggest that losing myself is growth? If I denounce my devotion to you, Catalina, then I am nothing. A void which can only be filled by your blade.
I won't do that. I would never do that to you, Vera. And you are the real Vera. I don't want to see you hurting. Whether the damage is caused by my hand or your own.
But can you risk letting me live? What of Gran and Jita's safety?
If it comes to that, and I'm sure it won't, I'll stop you myself. So please, try to listen to what I'm saying. You've changed, that's true. But that's no reason to assume you're a Vera from another world. You're still the same person, just more mature.
Catalina.
Besides, the only reason you want to throw your life away is to protect Gran and Jita, right? You give everything you have to safeguard your friends, your city, and those you love. That kindness, that passion, there's no doubt in my mind you are the Vera Lillier that I know. You've deceived only yourself. And you have the power to break this illusion. I believe in you. And I always will.
Thank goodness you're both all right.
That was wild. I'm glad you were able to talk her down, Catalina.
It was nothing. Are you feeling more like yourself now, Vera?
I suppose. I feel as though I shall never make amends for causing you all to suffer.
There's no reason to feel guilty. At the end of the day, no one got hurt. Hey, Catalina, are you feeling up for a few days off? I know your last vacation wasn't that long ago, but I think you might deserve another.
That's a good idea. Your first vacation wasn't so restful, since you were brainwashed and all.
My constitution isn't that weak, but I'll take you up on the offer.
Considering the circumstances, why not grant the whole crew extended shore leave? I have heard about your tireless efforts battling chaos, and I do feel the need to make amends for my foolhardy behavior. You would be special guests of the Lord of Albion, of course.
Yay! How about it, Gran? We can spare the time to let everyone in on the fun, right?
Why not? Besides, Jita would kill me if she didn't get a chance to see Vera. Let's get this vacation started.